everyone, and welcome to Ohio Valley Couponer. When y'all are seeing this video, it's going to be Thursday, March the 20th of 2025. And I'm coming at you guys with another video, and oh my gosh, guys, this one is pretty wild. You are not even going to probably believe what I'm about to tell you, because who would ever thought that this is what we'd be seeing at the grocery store? But it's a thing, and a lot of us are probably about to start seeing these if you haven't already seen them, because they're already implementing them at many Kroger stores. So I am definitely excited to tell you guys and to hear what you think, let you all know about it, and then I would love to hear in the comments what do you guys think. So yeah, I am going to just dive right in here today. So something is happening at Kroger that we've never seen before, and you may be very surprised next time you're at Kroger and you see one of these walking around, and that is a robot. Yes, Kroger is adding robots to their stores. They have already implemented this in several stores. They have done it in Indianapolis. They've also done it in Cincinnati, Ohio. So Indiana and Ohio, they are starting to test these robots out as a pilot program to see how it works. So basically what these robots are for is they are aisle scanning robots. These robots are just going up and down the aisles looking to see if things are out of stock. So these robots help provide real-time insights on product inventory and improve response times to low stock or out of stock situations. So basically, Kroger has robots marching around the store to see if things are out of stock. And basically, if it's out of stock or low stock, it will alert, someone in the store to go and restock the items. That's what they are using these for. They actually have names for these. So there are two different robots they're testing out right now. The first one is Tally. Tally is being piloted in 35 Indianapolis locations and 4 in Cincinnati, and it started in late 2024. So this is from a company called Simbe, S-I-M-B-E. And it actually is already used in some other places. So BJ's Wholesale Club, Spartan Nash, Schnucks, and Wake and Fern Food Corp. So they've already started using these robots. So yeah, and then other stores have Barney, which is another robot. This one is from Badger Technologies, and it's being tested at select stores starting in 2024. And Barney is actually, Barney is from the Badger Technologies inventory scanning robots, and they are used by Woodman's Markets, Giant, and Stop and Shop, which I've actually heard of Stop and Shop. The robots are called Marty, and they actually act as mascots. So it's actually become a thing at the store. People are going in the store and they see this random robot walking around. People are like, oh, there's Marty. So they have been implementing this in some other stores, but not at Kroger and not in any stores around me. So yeah, they are actually going to be having robots going up and down the aisles looking to see if things are out of stock. So when you're at Kroger next, you might very well see a robot going up and down the aisles, which is definitely something that's very weird. Very weird to see, because that's just not something I've ever seen before. Yeah, I've seen people stocking shelves, but I've never seen a robot going up and down checking for stuff. Which, let's kind of go over the pros and cons. This might be able to help us to get products that are out of stock on the shelves quicker. So for instance, it'd be kind of hard for a Kroger employee to be just constantly walking around seeing what things are running out of stock, because obviously, throughout the day, things are going to run out of stock at different times. But through the help of the robots, they will be going up and down the aisles, continuously looking to see if things are running out of stock. And that way it can alert somebody and they can restock it quicker. So that could be good for us as shoppers to, try to figure out, that way we won't run into things being out of stock as much, which is nice, because who likes to go in the sale item be out of stock or whatever. So that could be a good thing. So yeah. The use of these robots reflects growers' growing interest in automation and streamlining store operations. So that is where my thoughts kind of come in. Are these robots just going to be for inventory management, or are they going to be talking about, are they going to be taking over other things? A couple of thoughts that came in my mind. Could they somehow implement the robots to do the restocking? If these robots are smart enough to identify, what products out of stock, could it go back to the warehouse and pull the items and put them on the shelf? I mean, is that possible? So that could potentially take away from, an employee stocking the items. Also, if it could pick items, could it do click list? Could it do a click list order? Could it go through and pick the items and literally take it out to somebody's car, or prepare it for an employee to take it out of the car, rather than, the Kroger workers going through and picking the items for that order? Those are things that I think definitely could happen. I mean, we've seen the use of AI and how it is, kind of changed a lot of stuff. There are restaurants now. There's a restaurant in my town that doesn't have a person taking your order at the drive-through. It's automated. Literally, you just talk to it or whatever, and it's automated, which is so weird. Like even 5 years ago, these aren't things you ever would have thought of happening. Like I remember writing a paper in college on something like at a KFC in China or something like that, where they were doing robots. And it's like, is that really ever going to come here? Well, we're starting to see these things implemented. So it's interesting. So next time you're at Kroger, you might see a robot walking around checking the inventory on the shelves. What are my thoughts on this? Kind of like I said, the pros and cons, it does have a potential to get us our products quicker, because that is cool. That is nice that we would not, a trip to the store and they're out of the product you're looking for. That's never fun. So if this could help them get products on the shelves quicker, that's a win. That's a good thing. On the flip side of that, though, other than the weird factor of walking in Kroger and seeing a random robot going up and down the aisle, I mean, maybe it's just me, but that just seems really weird. But other than that, if it really is just to monitor inventory, I do think it could be a good change potentially. So I don't know. I'm kind of torn on it because automation, you don't ever want someone to lose a job, a human person. But if this could help with inventory management in addition to the people doing the jobs, like making it easier for the restock, like the people who restock the shelves, if it makes it easier for them, maybe it would be a good change. I don't know. I'm kind of torn on the whole thing. I would love to know your thoughts. Number one, are you seeing these around your stores? That's a good question. Are you seeing these robots at your Kroger, or have you seen them like at another store like Stop and Shop or Woodman's Giant? Are you seeing robots at your stores? If so, have they made your shopping experiences better or worse? And if you haven't seen these robots at your stores, what are your thoughts? Definitely open discussion. If anybody knows any additional information that maybe I didn't mention, I would love to hear it from you guys. But yeah, it's definitely an interesting article. Crazy stuff we're talking about in 2025. So be aware, guys, next time you're at Kroger, you might see some robots.
If you haven't already, make sure you check out my Kroger deals video that went up yesterday on Wednesday. I talked about some really good deals we have at Kroger right now. The Moneymaker deal, the $9+ Moneymaker deal, I am thinking it's probably gone at this point because it didn't have long on Wednesday, but the other deals should still be valid. So definitely a good video to check out and see, because there are some really awesome deals over at Kroger this week. So I definitely wanted to remind you guys of that. But yeah, guys, that's all I got for this video. I hope you all enjoyed, and thank you so much for watching.